What does that mean? It means all these attacks we have seen in Wisconsin, Ohio, Illinois, even in Massachusetts, where they stripped the unions of their right to bargain over health care. Not the Republicans there. In Massachusetts, all three branches were controlled by the Democrats. So understand that what we saw last year is not something that's confined to one party. It's a broad-scale attack in roughly 20 states in which rights to collectively bargain, which are an outgrowth of the freedom of association, are being abrogated by the states. And the United States government, as a nation state, under the ILO and under the treaty, has an obligation to somehow change this. It claims that it cannot do so because we have a federal system. That's its excuse. That excuse was explicitly rejected in the decision of the ILO, which came down, by the way, in November. I made a point of making sure that Steve Greenhouse of the New York Times had a copy of that decision before it came out. Nada. No story, right? But even more remarkable, we have something in New York called the Chief, which focuses exclusively on civil service, on public sector workers and public employers, etc. Even the Chief did not cover a decision of the UN's ILO finding that the principal labor law regime in New York State violated workers' rights. So naturally, Americans don't find out about that, and they don't learn about it, and they don't understand that these are not simply legal, technical rights under a law. These are human rights. They're enshrined in international instruments like the conventions of the ILO, like the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights,